Last week's Republican presidential debate this time was aired on NBC, not Fox. NBC decided they wanted to get in on the action, maybe get some of those conservative viewers coming over to their network. And if that was the goal, then it's pretty safe to say that NBC News failed miserably. It turns out that the third Republican primary presidential debate was in fact the least watched out of all three debates that we have had so far, but it's probably not NBC's fault, because the very first Republican debate, according to the ratings data, was a little over 12 million viewers. The second one was a little over 9 million viewers. The third one, you see a pattern developing, was a little over 6 million viewers. So each time a Republican debate happens, they lose 3 million people off of the audience, which means if they go on to a fifth debate, that would be the last one that would get any kind of audience at all. But they did. NBC said, we'll do it. We'll take it. And it was a calamity from the start, right? You had all the candidates sniping at one another. Vivek Ramaswamy, of course, invoking Nikki Haley's family, which really pissed Nikki Haley off, understandably. Ron DeSantis doing his weird lizard face and his inability to smile like an actual human being, and Chris Christie, well, being Chris Christie. Yeah, it wasn't good. And that's the reason people aren't watching these things. I'm not going to lie to you, I forgot there was a Republican debate last week. Like, the day it happened, I forgot it was even happening. And no, I didn't watch it. To be perfectly honest with you, I actually haven't watched any of them. Do you know why? Because none of them matter. They haven't mattered from the start. It's all been one big giant waste of time because poll after poll, literally every poll, has shown that Donald Trump has this in the bag. Every single poll since Donald Trump started getting Republican challengers shows Trump's going to win. Every time he gets indicted, his poll numbers go up. His voters, the voters on the right, do not care about the indictments. Most of the voters in the right don't even care about if he gets convicted. Not that it would matter, because most of the bigger primaries are going to take place before the trials. So those people are going to have to make their minds up before he gets convicted or acquitted. So, that's fun for them. But it is what it is. Nobody wants Nikki Haley. Nobody wants Ron DeSantis. Nobody wants Tim Scott, even though he finally proved he has a girlfriend, as if anybody actually cared. Nobody wants any of those weirdos up on that stage. They want the big weirdo, right? Like, why settle for Crazy Light when you can have Crazy Original? That's where they're at. They want to go with the circus carnival barker guy, the ringmaster of the insanity. Why go for one of the side acts? Why go for the freak show when you can get P.T. Barnum himself? That is what Trump is, and that's why these debates don't matter, and that's why the audiences for each one continue to shrivel to almost nothing. Ring of Fire has fresh content 7 days a week, so if you want to be reminded about it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell to be notified every time a new video goes up.